sorry about the off defensive language. That was from my dad. My nose gets smashed.
So Arsenal back to winning ways after a rather miserable midweek.
Oh.
And then back to winning ways and back to the very best. I think
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I play free fall on Nuketown 2024.
Never really got started within 40 minutes, and some of the performances were something really good. I do have a look. They're a better team with Giroud in the team. It's a tough role on your own. You've got to have midfielders who are not only prepared to get up there and support you, but prepared to run beyond you. It makes your life as a forward a lot easier because they're often fighting two centre halves on the road. Is in the middle there, and he's got nothing to do at this moment in time until he has a decision to make. Wilshere and Rosicky there, he goes in short there, he leaves the space behind him which Wilshere has to go into now, so he runs off the ball. Beautiful goal, beautiful way of pass, a very, very good finish. And this goal is absolutely sensational. They're passing, they're moving, the weight of pass, off the ball, one touch, and the finish is absolutely sublime as well. And it's right up there with the goal Wilshere scored earlier in the season against Norwich, I think it was. The passing and movement is absolutely beautiful. Again, Rosicky prepared to get past Giroud, making his life a little bit easier, not having to fight two centre halves. I've got Giroud circled there. The four of these guys willing to get beyond them, to get into the box. Wilshere's run with the ball there. Now he will come on as a sub through the legs. Should actually do better.
My YouTube channel is not my actual name.
It was a very
My actual name that's on the ground.
Today, but there are some arguments that he doesn't sometimes score. Arsenal don't sometimes score the best against the best.
Soon I'll be changing it to my pet so you'll know my real name.
Because if you look at Arsenal and the performance of this season, I can't remember two inside one of the time was going away from home losing 6 at Etihad and 5 Anfield. On the other hand, people would say, listen, they're playing in cup against Arsenal. I just feel that because they were going away at Etihad and Anfield, the way that Liverpool absolutely annihilated them, I think that the opposition will start very, very quickly against Arsenal to resist them. Can they resist? Well, we'll wait and see.
When teams win, you got the forwards score goals. When they get beat because the defenders can't defend, it's not the forwards' fault. And you asked me this afternoon how many Suarez scored against Suarez. He scored 4 against those top 6 sides, and Aguero has got 6. So
you're trying to tell me that Suarez has had a bad season?
I'm just backing myself up with statistics. Arsenal are a better team with Giroud in.
Oh, obviously, they are. And I was surprised when they left them.
A word on Gus Point, we heard him in the interview there saying no one's got a place guaranteed for the cup final next week. He wasn't
It's amazing when they talk about attacking defenders, like, they've done so well, so within this defensive structure. And Wes Brown and O'Shea have obviously played together for a long time. Today, the first 2 goals, Minal's right, the third goal was good. The first 2 goals were games, unlike Sunday.
Okay, so 3 points for Arsenal. Could the league leaders match that? Here's a little statistic for all the Arsenal Chelsea fans. Whenever Mourinho's been top of the league in February, in any country, he's never lost the title. Everton were the visitors to Stamford Bridge under the watchful eye of Simon Brighton.
Frank Lampard makes his 572nd Premier League appearance today, taking him to joint second on the all-time list alongside David James, but behind Ryan Giggs. And John Terry returns after a 3-match absence through injury. Meanwhile, Everton have been forced into making a change just minutes before the kick-off. Stephen Naismith, who scored the winner in the reverse fixture, starts instead of Lassina Traore, who injured his hamstring in the warm-up. Good pass from Osman. Gaines, now Naismith with the layoff. Tremendous shot and a fine save too. It was a rising drive coming in from the Arsenal. And Penacek able to push it behind for a corner. Good play from Everton. It's the best we've seen from them. Well, the win earlier this season at Goodison over Chelsea was Everton's first in the Premier League. Roberto Martinez. Pina looking for Morales. This is Naismith. promising for Everton. And a little deflection behind off Gary Cahill takes it for a corner, but there was a real threat there from Roberto Martinez's team. Just wouldn't quite come down quickly enough for Kevin Morales. That unbeaten home record still very much intact. The only one in the Premier League.
Chelsea's playing nothing.
Barry to checking his run. Willian.
I just don't know who.
Hector with a chance. Saved by the legs of Tim Howard. Rare shot on goal really for Chelsea in this first half. Matic finding Azpilicueta. Eto full of running.
Gotta unlock the hammer.
And here's Hazard. Good movement by Lampard. The save by Howard. And the block made by Nista, and it's away by Jagielka. Lampard suddenly found himself in a great position there. Well, every goal from him seems like a landmark goal, and his next one will be as well. He'll go 250 for this club career. Here's Simulato now. He was looking for it, shouts for handball, and it goes behind. Chelsea's players claiming for a handball. Let's have a little look here. It is blocked by Phil Jagielka's arm. No wonder they were shouting for a penalty. The initial shot saved by Tim Howard. Still awaits that first goal of the night. Everton fans are making all the noise inside Stamford Bridge. Osman. Here is John Terry. Coleman now. Against Azpilicueta. Into Leon Oscar. And the little deflection almost squeezed it inside the near post. Just able to get down. Good save by Pedicek. Matic, physically strong again for Chelsea. All a bit of space here for Lampard. Can he make the most of it? Willian. Ramirez looking for Neto. Corner. Oh, it needs to be on his toes here. It was off Naismith's head. It'll be another corner. Willian with the kick. Naismith again with the header clear. Only as far as Hazard.
Dad, look!
Shot from Hazard. Good save. Eto with the header. To Ivanovic. Blocked again. Acrobatic stuff from the Everton goalkeeper. Tim Howard faced by a flurry of activity, making the save the first time, then the second, and Everton survive. How about this for making himself look big and making the block? Most of those Chelsea supporters a little disappointed, I think, with what they've seen so far.
Right, are you starting to stage awards for the extra class?
Oh, that's not too far away.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't have been much time for Everton to respond had he sneaked that one into the corner of the net. Tim Howard's right hand post.
Look at my scooters. Look at my scooters. Look at my scooters. Look at my scooters.
Good time for a chance or two. Ramirez looking to carve one out, still going. Down he goes over the leg of Jagielka. Gets a yellow card. Let's have a look again. This should be the angle. Jagielka just left his leg out. A couple of minutes gone in added time. Not quite now or never, but not far off it for Chelsea. Frank Lampard's going to take it. Good ball in, it's a goal, and Chelsea have won it. John Terry, right at the end of the game, in the third minute of added time. There'll be no coming back for Everton now. Chelsea set to stay top of the Premier League. Why would this stay there left to go? But finally, Everton's defence is breached, and it's two of the old guard that have done the job. Lampard with the free kick, blocked by Tim Howard, and John Terry was right there. In fact, it may have gone in off Tim Howard. Chelsea won't worry about that. It's 12 unbeaten for Chelsea now in the Premier League. It guarantees them top spot for the rest of the weekend.
This award that comes immediately into the picture, but I think the players never gave up on it. They lost the game. I was trying to.
Stop on!
Until the end.
his best in the first
No,
10-15 minutes when he had to in the second half. But when the team deserved the victory, it was a little gap between deserving a victory and victory.
That little kid.
We went to Everton on the stadium and was in control and they scored and we lost it.
I didn't know what was that. Bounce and bend.
You'll see these games time and time again, some of them go and some of them don't.
Mommy,
A little bit
he
of
hates it.
for certain performances lately.
You found
Well,
out to win
there
in the
again.
end that it keeps the pressure up on everybody else at the top.
That's good. I just think for us it's a good feeling to be one more week in that position. It's a good feeling for us to go for the next game against Fulham and put the foot in at Craven Cottage as the leaders of as a championship. Let's do
Oh,
goal was that? How big and significant a win was that?
It was big. It was mega big, in as much as the. I'm not saying they didn't play that well, but the type of performance you just expect from Chelsea, where it's like average. You know, you're watching them, you're looking at the superstars on the side, the quality players.
He's on the
you think to
bridge.
yourself, oh, it's a bit of
He's
a
on
dull
the bridge,
game,
I
but
know he is.
nothing much is happening here.
But I always look at
Yeah,
the
but
video.
I don't agree with Marcus. I didn't think they deserved to win, but I thought.
Leverage down, move up.
Neither of you two.
Oh!
Let's have a look at it again.
I think you'll find we're definitive in that shot the goal.
Go on, then.
I don't think you think it's an own goal. The school of thought would.
It took a
Tell us that
chance,
Ivanovic flicks it, but look at that, he doesn't get anywhere near it. Terry doesn't get anywhere near it now.
Wherever it's possible, I like to give the ball to the attacking player, but on this occasion I can't. I think that's it hasn't touched anyone. It's touched Tim Howard, gone in his own goal. It has been credited to John Terry, but it actually caused a huge degree of confusion. In total, 3 people credited with that goal. First an own goal, then Lampard who took the free kick, and then finally Terry, and quite a few suggesting, oh, you don't agree, that if Ivanovic didn't get a touch, in which case Terry may well have been offside. So we've got... It's not for me. I've got opinions. Actually, I was going to ask our viewers to make a decision because you lot can be the dubious goals committee tonight. So who do you think scored Chelsea's winner? You go to the BBC Sport website to cast your vote, or tweet hashtag plus one of the surnames you see on the floor of our studio there to @BBC Match of the Day. Will reveal the answer at the end of the show. Back to the more serious stuff. You've had a good look today at perhaps and arguably England's best centre half and the man who will play in the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, England's best centre half has been better than John Terry. When you play your centre backs, you always say 3 things: position, position, position. Jagielka is good positioning. John Terry's one of the best it's ever been. Whereas Jagielka space highway space, John Terry's then trying to back here, he's like running in quicksand. And Osman comes in, good save by Czech. Whereas Jagielka is relatively quick. He's up against Hazard here, matches him. Hazard's no slouch. But there's a couple of bits of play coming up here. The first one, John Terry looks as though he's going to dive in there, and he takes back into the box, which sometimes can be dangerous, but what he's doing is he's taking it down the line, and that is absolutely fantastic. For the goal, in my opinion, this is a full challenge for Jagielka. He can take him here, he's done that, we've already seen that he's relatively quick, but he leaves the line there, he's got no option. Ending ability, there's a couple of clips here. What's impressive about these two guys is how hard they get the distance they get in the head. There, whereas Terry again scores massively is in possession. Two great. Is he left-footed or is he right-footed? And comfortable either side, but such a massive advantage because you can build up the play, you can link. Whereas Jagielka, all right-footed. He doesn't want to come back in his left here, he can come back and join the play. He can play, stand up, so when he goes in